Hi, it's Charlotte, and I'm here late at night. I'm having a little insomnia tonight, and our favorite childhood Christmas memories are our favorite memories. Well, first I'd like to show little Kimberly here. Little Kimberly has on her new outfit that she got from her auntie, Crystal, and the little shirt says Santa's favorite. It's got little red and white striped pants and a little red and white polka dot jacket that says Santa's friend, and then she has on this cute little cap. It also comes with a hood, so we could actually take the cap off. Ooh, we got the hair going every which way, girl, and we could just have the hood going, so she looks cute like that too. You want to do that, darling? Just hold your cap there. She likes her Patsy. She's the sweetest little thing. So anyway, I was going to talk a little bit about some of my childhood memories, and I have so many good childhood memories of Christmas past. And one is when we went to my paternal grandparents' house, and there were a lot of us cousins there. We, gosh, I guess there was like 14 or 15 of us there, and we were just all stair steps, and we had so much fun. We could play games, and we could, we just had a ball. There was just we had a whole baseball team. There were so many of us, and we just had the best time. And my grandparents always had a beautiful tree set up. I remember one year they had a silver tree, and it had a color wheel that turned. I can't find a brush. And oh, it was just so gorgeous. All of us kids just sit there in front of it, just so mesmerized, It was just the prettiest thing to us. And then they'd have this huge pile of gifts that just went on forever. It almost took the whole room up. And Granddaddy would stand guard, and we'd get close to see if we could see our name, and he'd say, get away from that tree. That was the game he'd play with us, And I'm telling you, for all of us grandkids, my grandparents would go shopping, and they couldn't do very much at a time, so they'd have someone drive them an hour trip to Lubbock, and they would shop a little bit each day, and we all had 4 or 5 gifts apiece to open, even when we got married. I just don't know how they did it. And then at the end, every year at the end, they would bring out one of those long stockings that was made out of red net, and it would be filled with fruit and candy and nuts, all kinds of nuts. So that was something special. And then the big presents they would come out with at the end, like one year they gave their 3 boys all new suits and ties and shirts and things like that. The big present would come out at the end, but they made sure all of us had a lot of presents to open. One thing that they did that was special too was your first Christmas when you started school, you got a watch. Well, back then getting a watch was really a big deal, and oh my goodness, how we looked forward to that watch. So that was real special. They just had a lot of traditions. One time they had maybe more than once, they had a Santa Claus. Some uncle, great uncle would dress up like Santa and come to see us and give all the presents out, and that was great fun too. So we had a lot of traditions over there with Granny and Granddaddy, and of course they've been gone several years, and I'm just still amazed. Even in 75 or 80 years old, they were still buying gifts and wrapping them. Then they made each one of the grandkids a quilt, and they both worked on those all year long. We all got a quilt. Things like that were very sentimental. My grandmother, she had a lot of get up and go, and she did a lot for us grandkids. She always made every Christmas special. She made pies and cakes weeks ahead of time, and there would be so many people there, and everybody's favorite pie or cake she made, She knew what our favorites were, and she'd work on them and make sure she had them for us. She never forgot whose favorite was what. But just to buy the gifts, and then to have to wrap them all at her age. But I think she really enjoyed it. I think she found great joy in buying for her grandkids and her 3 sons and their daughters. So that's a great family memory that I have. And once before I told a story about when I was a child, another family Christmas story, but this is the one I wanted to talk about. Was my paternal grandparents and how special they were, and how they made each holiday so special for all of their grandchildren. So Kimberly says nighty night, and thank you, Auntie, for my beautiful outfit. I love it. And we'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. God bless. From West Texas. Bye-bye.